Hey, how are you? Hey, Tracy. All right, let's see. Zoom in a bit. Gonna be. Oh, yeah. My nice chalky fingers. All right, if you guys would share the live, that would be great. My tablet is decided that it wanted to restart on me, so I am just waiting for the tablet to start. So I guess I'm just going to finish like priming and stuff. So, oh yeah, just this hand because this hand is still on there. But I filed most of the product down, as you guys can see. So these are no Bling Boutique. These are actually sculpture nails. You can see like this is my dominant hand. So I'm going to be working with my non-dominant hand tonight in order to apply new glitters and stuff. Hey Kristen, would you share for me? Because my tablet is still optimizing, but I didn't want to wait any longer. Hi Nuna. So I already, basically this is a backfill. So I already filed everything down because like that's like way too much to do on live. So I filed them, I've prepped them and all that stuff. So I got some really fun stuff. I'm not really doing like I knew that I was brought the acid-free primer. So I'm going to use my acid-free primer. This is my favorite, of course. So, and I am going to put some acid-free primer on the exposed areas. And there's like a little bit here and here. Hershey is here with me, so if she does end up barking, I apologize. Hi, Deb. No. She is already crying. She is not with the program. She got her cone off today and got her staples out, so she's doing so good. But she's mad because she has to be here with me. No, go lay down. Hold on, let mommy go get your bed. She's so good. Give me 1 second. Maybe my tablet will be started by then. I don't know. Alright, let's ask you. Good girl. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, alright, so the color that I'm going to be using, because somebody was asking me about Valentino powder, so this is one of the new powders. This one's called Exposed, so these are the only ones like I really kind of like, because the colors actually last the whole time. So it's this shade right here. I figured I would try something different, something a little bit more on the lighter pink side. So this is just, honestly, like, if you guys went and looked back, it was acrylic. So this is acrylic. I did a backfill, so this is honestly just the base. Like, I filed everything off. So it's so thin. Don't know if you guys can see, like, how thin it is. Sorry, I was stamping today, so I got what looks like dirt, but you can see, like, how thin it is. So, okay. Alright, so I'm going to use my size 12. I'm going to use this the whole time because I'm using it with my left hand. So please understand I'm using my non-dominant hand to do this. So it's not even going to be close to being perfect. And it's taken me a long time for my nails to even look decent using my non-dominant hand to apply to my dominant hand. So again, I'm using Valentino's Acrylic and Exposed. And then I'm going to be using Crystal Nails Crystal Clear Slower Powder. And then I call this mix my crushed diamond. So this is mixed in with acrylic. So, but the basis of this is Profiles Backstage Chandelier. So this is mixed in with clear. And then I have these little stars. So you guys can see how pretty they are. I got these from Nail Bling Supply. So sounds, to me in my head, like it sounds cool. So That's what I'm going to be doing. Ooh, good. My tablet has started. All right, let's see. All right, so the first things first is I'm going to be using the Valentino exposed color, so you guys can see that it is exposed. With my acrylic brush. You can find this acrylic brush in my Amazon store. So let me share this really quick. If I can get on here. If anybody else would like to share this for me, I would super duper appreciate it. I think that's it. I think I got it. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Hi, Vic. All right. So first things first is I use my non-dominant hand for everything. So it's not like I'm picking up with my dominant hand to use it on my non-dominant hand. So I'm going to use a shorter jar. This might be easier for you guys to see. And I just need to get my product a tad closer. And hope and pray like hell that I don't tip it over. So, just going to be grabbing my product, placing it, tilt your finger down still. Walk it over to the side. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of look at how that is. Okay, so like I didn't get a ton like on the side, so which is good. So if I'm going to add some more, I'll just come back and add more because I don't want to mess up like what I did just now, right? So oh, I'm sorry, Sarissa. So dipping back into my monomer here. Okay, I think I need to blot the back because it's like a little bit runny. Just another reason why I love using an oval brush because it's very easy to work with. Again, tilt your finger down. Hopefully I'm in frame, I don't know. Because basically what I'm going to be doing with the glitter is I'm going to be making an ombre with the glitter. Touch it back. Okay. Hey, Sam. Alright, so I'm going to just check here. And I got a little extra here I can scrape off. I like shaped them like the best way that I can, considering. So, same thing. I'm gonna blot the back of this one too. Just make sure you're getting the product everywhere that you want it. That is important. Sorry guys, my blotting pad is over on the other side because I don't have any room for it on this side, so I'm just making sure that there's room. Okay. Alright. So pointer finger. Now my pointer finger is like the flattest. Like, I'm not joking when I tell people like my nails as flat as the table. You can see how flat it is back here by the cuticle area. It is trash. So I super apologize for all of that. Oh, okay, this is okay. Now I can see everybody's comments finally. All right. So I always get the most lifting on this finger because it is so flat. But I always try to build it up with enough product. Trying not to touch the skin. Obviously, it's like inevitable when doing things with your left hand, but I mean, you can try. Try real hard not to. Press your bead out. So basically the goal of this is to add a little bit of structure to the back here. You can see where I've put product. Oops. And then not on the free edge because that's where I'm going to be putting my glitter. Okay, now we're going to be doing the thumb. I'm sure this is going to be interesting, so I'm going to check. So I got a little bit back here, a little bit back there. I think maybe I need to add a little bit more to the pinky and the ring, but I'm going to get back to that. So, and I obviously had some, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I did have some lifting right in here that I did remove. But my thumbs are very wonky. You can see like even me trying to like shape it, like that's like the best that I can get it. I can probably get it a little bit better once I get some product and stuff on here, but like it's like trash. So but you know, honestly, most nail techs get into doing nails because their nails are not great. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments or questions. If I did miss anything, make sure that you ask me again. I will definitely try to get to your comment or question. Okay, so alright, so this one's good. This one is okay, but like this is my problem child here because obviously every time that I'm doing nails, everything is sitting right here. So I'm always going to have issues right in here. So there's a little less product there, but I'm not really concerned about it. I am going to put some more on this one because you can kind of see like this dark spot. That's a little slight wave. Hi, Alicia, in my product. So I'm just gonna take a bit. Basically blend it in. I need to blend it in with the other products because I want to make sure that it's smooth. Smoother means less work. Remember that. Okay, and I think I need to add a little bit more back on this pinky here. You can see how it like kind of goes down a little bit too far. So I'm going to add a little bit. Love you too, love. get back in here. Sorry, Sarissa. I guess I missed your message. I will definitely look. That's not a problem. I don't think that I have a video on that, but I mean, that's honestly like an easy one. I'm sure I can find something, reference, to send to you. Okay. Oops. Touch a little bit too much monomer over there, but that's okay. Again, using your non-dominant hand to do your dominant hand is not easy, so 1 out of 5, I'll take it. So that looks way better. I know it only looks like a small difference or whatever on camera, but it really is a big difference in person. So anyhow, I'm gonna close up this pink here. Hi, how are you? So again, if anybody wants to know, this was Valentino Exposed. So, but I'm sure there's some other pink out there that's like similar. So, anywho, going to use my glitter acrylic mix that I call crushed diamonds because it's really pretty. So I'm going to, of course, shake it up and then gonna use it. So the idea is that I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it at the tip and I'm going to ombre it up, and then I'm going to stick a few stars in there. So I'm going to take a few stars out. I'm just going to, I wonder if I can set it. Okay, this might work. Set it over here. Just look at it that way. Close this up. All right, so Pinky. Oh, let me clean off get a new wipe. Lots of stuff goes on behind the scenes, guys. Sorry. Alright. Alright. So I used this color that on my client this week, and I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that I mixed this color and that I wanted it so bad. So here I am using it for you guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically put some on my tips first, and then I'm going to come back and ombre it up more, just so it's like easier for me to do, because I'm obviously using it with my left hand. So I'm do it in 2 steps. And there is like more, because I used like I said, profile chandelier to make this. There are other colors in here as well, so please know that. But if anybody is struggling doing their own nails, hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight or help or whatever into what you're doing. Hi, how are you? Hey, Sassy Melanin. Got a little fuzz. Never-ending fuzz problem as a nail tech. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I definitely have that problem. Oh, that's wonderful. That's what happens when you're a hot mess, guys. You end up doing dumb stuff like that. Like, how did that even happen? All right. This is like a really, really pretty color. You can use it for like weddings or birthday or anniversary, or like really great for that client for that they just want to wear like neutral shades, or they just want like some glitter but they don't want it like too vibrant, they don't want it too chunky. Some clients don't like chunky glitters, guys, so remember that. This is like a really good alternative for that. Again, working with your product as though you didn't have a file, right? So that is very important. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like silver, but it's got iridescent and stuff in there too. But this is just phase one until we ombre it up more. Definitely. Oh, thank you, Sarissa. That's what happens when you've been doing your nails the last 12 years. Honestly, I feel like the hardest part about doing my own nails anymore is like the filing. It's just more annoying than anything. I'm definitely trying to correct my pointer finger. My pointer finger is also very wonky because it's flat, so try to, you can see like it's kind of going over to the left, but it is what it is. Try to correct it going that way. Better. Okay, so hey Antoinette. This. See if I don't mess stuff up again. I grabbed a lot, but whatever. I'll just swipe some off, no big deal. I mean, doing your own nails with acrylic, guys, is also knowing like your own product, knowing what you can do with it, know the temperature, know how fast it's gonna set, know how slow it's gonna set, know the proper ratio, have the right brush. Like all of these things like play into doing nails in general, but even more so like when you're doing your own nails and doing the opposite hand, because doing the opposite hand honestly sucks. So that's the reason why like when I do this hand, I've heard like, you know, some other people and everything like, oh, well, you're cheating, you didn't actually put gel polish on it or whatever. Like, why do I want to have to polish this hand again? Like, if I'm going to put polish on it, I just want it to be a top coat. So, and my hands never match, haven't matched in 4 years at least. So that's like no big deal to me. Okay, so now we have just the tips, right? So it's not like perfect. So now we're going to go back and do the second portion to ombre it up. This way we can like hide my little natural nail that you can see that's like coming through and everything. That's awful. So I might have to dump some more stars because I think, yeah, I did kind of wreck some of them, but whatever. All right, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to apply more product. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to blend this down. And then I'm going to pat this up. And if it's still not enough, then you just go back and add more. But I have to wait for it to set first, so. Next one. Push it over, pull it down, push it over, pull it down. Again. Tap it up. Found that this is the easiest way when doing your own nails. So you can see how glittery it is. Exactly, Mama Vic. Like once you honestly start wearing hands that don't match, you're just like, why did I ever do it any differently? So let's go into the middle one again. See if I zoom in just a smidge more for you guys. Thank you, Tracy. Tap it, tap it. basically you want to make sure like when you're looking at these together that they look kind of cohesive, right? So I think I'm missing a little bit of glitter or whatever. I can probably grab a few and put some there, right? Cool. Same thing over here. No big deal. Make it even. Glitter is not going to be 100% even, but you can try your best. Also be mindful, you can see I'm kind of like polishing it on. That's because like my mix ratio, this is a glitter mix that I did mix myself, is correct. So that means that it's going to be really, really solid, like with all the glitter and stuff I have in there. Make sure that your mix ratio is really good. You want to make sure that your mix ratio isn't more than 50% glitter. A lot of people say 30%. I've worked with up to 50%, which is fine, but you'll be able to tell like if your mix looks too chunky, like after you put the clear in it. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back and check. Like, okay, so like I know right here, like I'm going to be like filing off the side and stuff like that. So I'm not really concerned about that. My ring finger is always like wide, but I'm going to add a little bit more glitter to it anyway. So just a little bit, because I just want it to be a little bit more white, right? Mind you, I didn't put white on underneath this or anything. Like, you totally can, but that's personal preference again. Okay, that's cool. All right, so now I'm done with this. Put my lid on. All right, so let's take a look at what we have so far. So this is what it looks like. I haven't done like clear capping on this yet, or clear encapsulating or whatever. So you can see I have like my cuticle area and then where like my glitter and stuff is. So I'm going to be placing in my stars here and there, maybe a couple of them or whatever. And then you can see I'm going to be able to encapsulate from here to here. So, but just so you guys can see what it looks like on a side view before I add anything else into there. I see, Vic. I totally agree. Like, everything always takes longer on your non-dominant hand no matter what. So I'm going to use my crystal clear silver powder. That's the reason why like I did my takedown and reshaping and stuff, shortening, all of that like off live, because it takes too long to do that. If anybody does want to see me do one on a video, I do have one on my Teachable, so you're more than welcome to do that. So I'm just taking my clear and I am just like painting where I want stuff, right? Super cute, nothing fancy. So I'm going to do the same over here. Just be mindful of where you're placing your stuff. Now, mind you, these are like a AB stars. Yeah, definitely, Sarissa. It's actually on my free tutorial on my Teachable online nail school. So you can find the link to that in my bio. If anybody has any questions on that, we'll definitely answer them for you. It's not a problem. get on there. Sometimes you have issues with nail art pieces. Okay, you're gonna stay. Stay. Okay, good. I think I might have enough. Right, and then see if we can get some of these apart, because it's definitely gonna probably be a problem. All right, at least 3 for the thumb. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Vic. I go through everything because I end up like taking the acrylic down all the way. So if anybody is wondering about that, like how to take it down all the way. Okay, so now here's what it looks like with my stars and stuff in there, nice up close. So next thing, so you can see, like I really didn't add any thickness. So like I added my little star, but that's gonna be in the areas where I know like the clear is going to cover it. So let's do the thumb first, just because I might end up bumping it. So I'm going to do it in 2 steps, just because I don't want any like dry spots. If I try to do this in 1 bead, because even though this does say slower powder, it doesn't end up setting that slow sometimes. So again, I'm using that size 12 that you can find in my Amazon store. Just make sure that your glitter is encased. If anybody is wanting to purchase any Crystal Nails products, you can do so with the link in my bio. There is a coupon code. Just make sure I get around the edge, because again, I don't want to be filing so much. So okay, next thing is I'm going to fill in that area right there. Thank you, Sarissa. Okay. Just make sure you're putting your product where you need it. I'm gonna make my thumb slightly thicker than the rest, because I don't have any Acrylic. I have to do a little bit more filing on the thumb, but whatever. That is what it is. So you can see like right here, I'm gonna have to do more filing because this big bump right here should not be there, which is fine. All right, I'm gonna clean my brush really quick, because cleaning it with the left hand is not fun. Okay. Alright. So, here's what we got. Let's move on to the pointer. I think I'll be able to do the pointer with just 1 bead. So that's what I'm going to try. See from the side. Again, gonna try to make it smooth. I'm going to stretch my product. It's a little bit bulky, but whatever. This is the price that you pay to do your own nails. Again, progress, not perfection. Especially when doing your own nails. Don't worry about like trying to get everything perfect. You're not gonna get it perfect. You're just not. Hey, Chloe. Nice to see you, girl. Right, so middle one to encapsulate again with my left hand. So if anybody is just now joining, then you know that I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand. So I feel like that's important. Just in case anybody's like, why is she going out of frame so much? Again, taking my product, going to stretch it down. And also, guys, I'm sure that you're noticing, like, I'm really trying not to touch my skin. Honestly, I really hate the way that monomer feels on my skin, which is a good thing because, like, monomer shouldn't be on your skin anyway. Whether you're doing somebody's nails or somebody else is doing your nails, they should try to do their best to not get monomer on your skin. Of course, things are going to happen on occasion, but okay. That's cool. That looks good because once I bevel this down, it's basically like an imagination thing. Like I know my apex is back here. Bevel this down, it's going to make it nice and smooth. So, ring finger. Again. Oh, that's too big, I can tell. It's probably because I didn't do this. Alright. Alright, cool. You guys can use this with any kind of like colors or anything that you want. Get the product off your skin. You can purchase this brush off of my Amazon store. I think it's like 20 bucks or something. Size 12 is what I'm using. It is an oval brush, not a round brush. I prefer oval brushes because I like it to be flat. Touch up my shape a bit. It's not going to be perfect, but get it on in there. Okay. Now for the pinky. Thank you, Mama Beck. Hi, how are you? Alright, so now I'm going to a little tiny one. Oh, the pinky is annoying. Pinky is annoying to do. It is annoying to file. It's just annoying. You know, everybody that needs to see this video, make sure you share it to them. Again, these were, I did a backfill, so I took the product down and stuff like that. And these were sculptured nails before, so they're still sculptured nails now. It's just, I'm changing the design because I was sick and tired of the other one, and plus they were grown out like 6 weeks or something. I don't know, these nails are very old, but I was getting tired of them. And obviously, you do nails all day. You don't make time for yourself. So, sculpt with your brush, not with your file. So very, very important. I feel like maybe I need a little bit more product here. Let me see. Oh, I just cut into that. Yay, live video. No, it's fine. It'll be alright. Okay. Yes, exactly, Mama Vic. And especially if you have flat nails, it's always more so annoying because then it ends up looking like this, like a little chubby almond. Like, we want almonds, but we want slender almonds. We don't want chubby almonds. I try to file it as much as I can to give like the faux appearance of it being cohesive or whatever, but you know. Clean your brush really well. Put the cap back on. Okay. Make sure you close up all of your stuff. That's extremely important. Close it all up. All right. So I'm going to use my e-file that I have in my Amazon store. It is this one, if anybody is wondering. So I'm going to zoom back out. I have my one bit. I need to clean up underneath my nails because obviously these were sculpture nails before, and I did it with my left hand, so I have a ledge underneath every single one of these because that's the way that it happens when you do your own nails. So it is what it is. I'm going to use this Pana bit. You can also find it in my Amazon store. Let me see, it's this bit. It's a little safety bit here. Hi, how are you? So I always, like, I don't, with my other hand, you know, a lot of people, they end up working in reverse or whatever. As far as like the way that the bit rotates inside of the e-file, I always still work in forward because that's the way that I taught myself. Back when I like started doing my own nails and stuff, there really wasn't too much of a choice. So let me zoom in so you can see underneath the thumb because it'll be easier for you guys to see. But at least then, you know, if I use this bit, I'm not gonna like potentially stab myself. And if I do that, it's not a big deal. Trust me, there's enough acrylic on there to where if I do hit the other side or nick the other side or whatever, it's not going to be any problems. Oh, thanks, Antoinette. I really appreciate that. And this is our F21, by the way. So it's not like super fast, but it's not super slow either. I know somebody's probably going to ask. So I'm just making this completely even underneath because otherwise it's just going to give me issues later. I know it's a sucky sound. It's like nails on a chalkboard for some people, but see, I'm like not breaking out. If the drill ends up skipping or whatever, these are things that you have to take into account when you're doing your own nails too, because that could definitely happen. So also by doing this is debulking underneath. Thank you, Tracy. Hershey. Better behave yourself over there. I need to get right in there. You can see it. A little more Patience. This one. This is probably like my most curved one. As far as like natural C curve. All the other ones are pretty flat, so I don't have to worry about it as much. Okay, thank you. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. Hopefully this helps anybody that's doing their nails with their non-dominant hand too, so. Okay. So, next thing I want to do is I want to take a hand file and start filing the underneath. So this is a new file. Now mind you, this is pretty much like a halfway natural nail overlay. So it's a 100 grit file if anybody is wondering. Doesn't really matter the brand as long as it's a pretty hard abrasive. Let me zoom out. Hopefully it focuses. Okay, so this is just to get the side straight. I don't know if you can see that. Close to straight at least. As close to straight with your left hand as you can. Nothing is going to be perfect, okay? Back to that. It's not going to be perfect when doing stuff with your left hand, so please don't look for perfection. So I'm just going to actually move this little mound of dust, and I'm going to grab a new towel. Right, so I'm going to start shaping. Notice like I'm not really moving my left hand, I'm moving my right hand to file the nails, so that's definitely another thing. Again, like it's not going to be 100% perfect, but you're going to do your best. I just stop every few strokes and like really take a look at what I'm doing. There's not really much else that you can do besides that, especially when doing your own nails. Like I see there's a little mishap bump over there, so that's gotta go. Hey Fire Goddess Nails, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi. See, I'm going to pull my skin back here. You're just going to make your nails straight to you, not to really anybody else. Good. Yes, this is a Dolce nail sprinkle file. I got it as like a sample. It's actually quite nice. So if anybody's looking for some new files, definitely recommend. I know filing is boring, guys, okay? I know everybody wants to wait for the gloss, but in order to get to the gloss, you gotta do the filing. Hershey. Hey. 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 You be good. Sorry, guys. My salon is actually in a plaza with a bar that's at the opposite end, but the bar is very busy, so, which is good for them, but, you know, it is Friday night, so I'm sure it wasn't the best night to do live with little Hershey here, but, you know. Let's see. Alright. Okay, that looks cool. Alright, so now I'm going to take my sanding band. This is mind you, this is not it's a used one, but it's used from earlier when I prepped my nails, so just FYI. I'm going to use that same e-file that you can find in my Amazon store. And I'm going to put the sanding band inside. I'm using on speed F10. I'm going to go around the cuticle. So I'm going to go from, because I use it in the forward motion, so I'm going to use it from right to left. This is honestly just to get it, like I'm not looking for perfection because I'm not going to use this for the whole thing. So I'm just looking to where there's going to be contact and smoothness from my product around the sides and around the cuticle area. This needs to go on just a smidge here. So it's definitely like a combo movement, like I'm moving my hand and I'm moving the e-file. Mind you, it's F10, so like I'm not going to end up cutting myself. If I do, then I'm really like messing things up. Which I mean, I always end up cutting stuff up once somehow. Just a little bit more over here, maybe. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Libras. Okay, so I am going to use that same file. I'm going to use the 100 grit side. I'm going to do the edge, and you can see I'm using it in a horseshoe motion. So this is going to debulk a lot of my product. Okay, here I'm going to get around here because you know I have this bump here. So you can see I'm getting rid of that bump. So just trying to get it as cohesive as possible, smooth as possible. Use the other side. Softer side. This file actually has like really hard boards, so just FYI. If anybody's looking for a flexible file, this is not it. Okay. Again, not going to be perfect. I'm going to retouch my shape up. Okay, cool. All right. Filing my free edge. Let me move that because I'm going to be moving stuff. Again, 100 grit side. Going to check. Oops. All right, so I'm going to take the softer side. If anybody is wondering, this is exactly how I do my nails, not just on live, because honestly, like every time I try to use a file like too much, when I'm doing my own nails, I end up like, it ends up like not looking nice, or I end up cutting myself a lot, and I'm just like not with the program of cutting myself a lot, so everything is good. So see what that looks like. All right. So now this one doesn't need a lot because you can see like I don't have like a ton of product. So I'm just going to use the soft side. Hey, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. This is my non-dominant hand, in case anybody is wondering. That is just now popping on, so it's definitely not a typical live, of course. So I figured I would share this with you guys. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. These are acrylic. Let's hold it this way. So you guys can see that from the side. It's like my blind side, because so I just keep thinking I have to touch stuff up. So just FYI. Okay, so next one. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm going to use the other side, the coarser grit back here, to get my extra. Yes, exactly, Nicole. You are so right. We definitely are extra rough with ourselves, aren't we? That's a damn shame. So gentle to everybody else. Like, I'm always like so afraid I'm gonna cut somebody, and I hate when I accidentally do. But like, I cut myself, I'm like, oh shit, that hurts. Let's just keep filing. Okay, this is the softer side. I think I got myself right there. Just a little baby one. You can see it though. Whatever. I seasoned this file too before coming on live, believe it or not. Because it was new. I was like, oh, it's a new one. I'll try that. I think I need to go. Okay, that looks good. Now moving on to the pinky. Hey, how are you? Listen, y'all, I'm sorry, it's boring, I know. Watching somebody file their nails is boring. So last one, so if anybody's on here right now, thanks for staying with me while I do the most boring part of doing my nails. They are super sturdy, honestly, Sarsa. This is my first time using one, but like, I can already tell, like, they're super durable, so highly recommend. I feel like I would probably bend my finger back before I bend this file back. Oh, God. Check my apex or whatever. I'm going to switch to the soft side. Really, Sarasa? I mean, I enjoy filing only because, like, I know, like, that's going to be, like, the end result is going to be amazing. But I don't enjoy filing just the action of doing it, especially on my own nails, because it sucks. Like, sucks to do on your own nails. Way easier to just do it on somebody else. Okay. Get around the cuticle real quick. Does anybody know how long that we've been on? Oh, I see, Sarissa. I've ordered several different files from several different companies. Our trash. This is a Crystal Nails sander buffer, if anybody is wondering. Oh, that's annoying. I'm sorry. Alright, gonna use the soft side, of course. Because we're using glitter and stuff like that. Oh, that's awesome, Sarsa. Maybe there's like a student or maybe a school or something that's close to you. You know, those beauty schools are always looking for something, so. Alright, so. Alright. So I'm just going to take a wipe, honestly. Some wipes, and where is that? Okay, I just have some, what does I have? Okay, acetone. And I'm going to use, where's my top gloss? Okay, so I have Crystal Nails Extreme Top Shine. That's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to open it up. So now I gloss one at a time. So I'm going to wipe one at a time. And I'm going to use my acid-free primer. You can use whatever your favorite top gloss is. But this acid-free primer is going to make it extra shiny. Let me see if I have here. Make it nice and glossy. This is one of my favorite top coats, just FYI. So I'm going to cure that for a few seconds. Just for a few seconds. I'm going to do the thumb real quick, actually. Take some more acetone. Wipe it. Got my acid-free primer. Oh, yeah, definitely, Sarissa. I think that they would absolutely love that. Let me get right up in there. They're always looking for stuff, you know. So. Get around the free edge. Basically working my way up. feel like any spots uneven, I can just add some more top gloss. No big deal. Alright, so just a few seconds as well. Hi, how are you? Okay, so some more acetone. I'm just going to do the acetone on all of them now. So let's get this out of there. Some dust. We don't have time for dust, right? So get that out of the cuticle. Right, acid-free primer. Top Shine Extreme from Crystal Nails. If you'd like to purchase that, you can do so. Link in my bio. There is a coupon code as well. It is M7- or hyphen Sarah 15, Sarah with no H. Looks real pretty. A few seconds. Acid-free primer. Making sure the edge is done. Couple seconds again. Oh, I see. Hershey. Hey. Hey. Mm-hmm. I understand, Sarissa, honestly. If you need help shopping, of course, let me know. I will definitely try to help you. It's not a problem. Yes, exactly, Tracy. My little baby. She's just acting a damn fool. Over here. Acting out tonight. Let's do it nice and slow because you're doing it with your non-dominant hand. Just like so. Just want to make sure that the product is even. Got a little bit right here. You can use some acetone or whatever. I'm just going to use my finger because I'm lazy. And I need a little bit more right up in the corner, actually. But anyways, you can use your finger, you can use acetone, but just going to use my finger because I can, yes, exactly, Tracy. She's definitely protecting me. 60 seconds and an LED. So again, if anybody is wondering what this top coat is, it is Crystal Nails Top Shine Extreme. It's one of my favorite top coats. So I'll be using some Daddy Oil next. You can find the Daddy Oil in my Amazon store. Okay. Wait a few seconds before you add on your cuticle oil and stuff like that, because you want to make it stay nice and shiny. So basically you want it to cool down. So while it's cooling down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just 150 grit file, and I'm just going to go underneath it real quick in order to get any kind of frayaways from my glitter. I can also get right here where that top coat kind of spilled on the side real quick. No biggie. And then I'm going to take my Daddy Oil. Now mind you, you're not supposed to use brush on cuticle oil on clients, so make sure that you guys keep that in mind when you are doing stuff. Okay. Keep that on there. Okay, I'm going to use a paper towel. Get that excess oil off. Because you just want it to be moisturized. You don't want it to be sloppy, okay? Before you take pictures and stuff. This way you guys can see what we did tonight. It is super duper awesome. Just so you know, you can purchase most of the products that is pinned down below or linked in my bio. Also, what is still available is my graffiti class. Totally find that on my Teachable. That is also linked in my bio. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight to see how to do your nails with your non-dominant hand for your dominant hand. So I did this super beautiful glitter ombre with some little star encapsulations. You can see, like, once I shift my hand that the stars just like kapow out of there, right? So super duper fun and super sparkly. I haven't really wore a glitter ombre in a while, so not like this at least. You know, the other one was like fun, but it's like not like this. So anyways, so thank you guys so much for tuning in again tonight. I super duper appreciate it. Make sure you get your products down below or links in my bio. It definitely helps support me, my channel, and a small business, and I super duper appreciate it. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share my videos. This way I can reach new nail technicians. Make sure you turn on your notifications for when I come on live, and don't miss a beat. You can watch all of my other videos on my IGTV. I do have some also loaded onto my YouTube, as well as different videos loaded onto my Teachable account, which you can find the link in my bio for that as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great night. Bye.